moving on over to the Queen of the Ring. Now, like we said, we are recording this on Tuesday night. So we know so far Lyra Valkyria scored an upset win, or what is considered an upset win, over Io Sky. I would consider it an upset. And now we're going to wait for SmackDown. Who are the two on SmackDown? It's going to be either Bianca Belair or Nia Jax.
However, if I can just jump in there, if you've seen Lara on NXT, you saw that match with her and Becky. I don't think it was much of an upset. I think she's one of those people. I would put her maybe just a tiny bit below Braun and tiny bit below Braun and Carmelo Hayes. She's ready, man. She's ready. She's one of those people that looks like they find her promo needs a bit of work, but so does Liv Morgan. But aside from that, she's ready to go. I've watched her in the ring, and it's nice and fluid, and the spots work. She had that. Did you see that pendulum submission that she put in on? Whoa, my guy! And then to get, I know Io's got to be able to work with that as well, but for her to be able to pull off things like that, no.
See, I would say it's an upset, not disputing her in-ring capabilities or what she's done already in WWE's NXT system. But for her to be coming up as a rookie from NXT within 3 weeks and already beating someone who's a former WWE Women's Champion in Io Sky of all people, that is what I'm saying, carries weight. That's why it's an upset. That's why I'm saying it's an upset. But, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious who she's going to face on Saturday. You are forever Jax for Jax.
Dude, not just that. So, Saturday morning, just some background. I was off doing a bunch of deliveries and everything else, and I was listening to the thing. And when I heard, Jade Cargill's daughter scream something about "get away from my mommy" or something like that, I knew immediately what was going to happen. Immediately, oh my God, they're going to do a DQ finish here. And the next thing, and I hear the bell, I hear the chair shot, and then I hear the bell, and I'm like, oh my God, that just happened. I know there's a lot of people that are losing their mind with the fact that Jade Cargill lost. Jade Cargill didn't actually lose. She didn't get pinned. As far as the record is concerned, she's still let me put it this way. She is undefeated. She's unpinned. So in my book, that goes a long way. You need to get, everybody was complaining for months. Jade needs to be on the roster, on the roster, on the roster. She's on the roster. She's on the roster. She's in Queen of the Ring. She's tag team champion. She was in the Royal Rumble. She is, I think there's still some work that's in there. That really stiff kick that she did to Piper Niven a few weeks back. Did you see that? That was stiff. That was really, 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 really stiff. That being said, it's there. It's there. You can see her star quality is there. The way she moves, she cuts an awesome promo. She's great on the mic. I just think in general, and this probably is going to bite me in the ass because of what I said with Randy, but the King of the Ring, the Queen of the Ring, Money in the Bank, these need to be for the heels. These need to be cashed in and need to be used by heels. You can't have, okay, no, I know Woods was great. We needed to have Woods bring in the whole King of the Ring thing back. He was great, King Woods, everything else. But 90% of the King of the Ring guys need to be the heel. Here's one. What if um what if Jade Cargill causes the disqualification?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was just thinking the same thing. I was
What
thinking
if
about it.
Jade
Jade causes it. Or here's a better one. We usually don't, they don't usually don't go down this route. What if, because of what happened last week with Jade and her daughter, she cost Nia the win and Bianca goes through? Essentially, this will be the heel turn that we've been talking about with Jade and Bianca. The heel turn that Sumit has been, bragging on about that he wants. This is where you get the turn because they're ganging up on Nia, costing her the win. But then you'd have Bianca Belair versus Lyra. It doesn't. Yeah, no.
I don't think they turn it anytime soon. I mean, it could happen, but
The title. It'll be like putting the titles on them just to take it off, and just for the match to go down at SummerSlam. It doesn't make sense. So I think Nia goes over clean. Jade's gonna get involved, or unless Bianca backstage tells Jade to stay out of it.
okay. So last night was, this is how I know Bianca is not going into the final. Last night was a fatal four-way match, right? For the number one contender for the women's tag team belts. Yeah, where's that match being held? Saudi, right?
No, it's not on the card.
You sure about that?
They haven't listed it yet.
Are we 100% sure about that?
They haven't listed it yet. And know what WWE,
So after
the 5 match pay-per-views recently, we only have 5 matches at the moment. They very rare go up to 7 matches, especially on an international pay-per-view. They like to take less people with them, obviously travel costs, except when you're trying to get AJ Styles to jump a plane for one spot. But I still will never get over that. But anyways, they are going with a 5 match pay-per-view for the international shows. I don't think they go up to 6. And they already have 2 women's matches going down at Saudi. Do you think they'll bump it up to 3 and have essentially 6 women? Actually, no, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8 women compete. I don't see it happening.
I could see it happening because I think Bianca is made to be a crowd puller. Bianca Belair is made to be a crowd puller, and probably that's why they paired her up with Jade for the same type of reason. As far as ring gear is concerned, I don't know how they pull it off with Jade Cargill. That being said,
Could be
yeah, you know what I'm doing. I'm trying to say it without saying it. But I could see a tag match happening. I could see a tag match happen. They're gonna be there. Jade Cargill, Bianca loses to Nia Jax.
That would mean that Queen of the Ring semifinal would have to happen at the very beginning of that show in Saudi, first off. And second off, have some sort of promo or altercation that leads to Nick Aldis setting that tag match for the next night. Because
he's changed the match. He's changed that match at he changed the match, the top of the match at damn it, man, what have we just watched? Backlash. Was it Backlash? What did we just watch? He just changed. He came out and he changed that.
It's a match that was already happening, and he just changed it on the fly based on what was going on.
I still think it. In my head, I still think it can happen.
I don't see it.
I've been watching Mythbusters again, so I reject your reality and substitute my own.
I have the
Yes,
red pill and I have the blue pill. Which one do you want?
both of them. Give me the
Okay, so
pills.
we're both going for Nia Jax win on Friday and Saturday for Queen of the Ring.
Has to be. Has to be. That crown belongs on Nia Jax. That crown belongs there.